Ahoy, it's your boy. I'm going to Taiwan for 101 days, and you're coming with me. I'm literally walking out the door as we speak, leaving the windows open for some air, because we're not coming back here for 3.5 months. And, dude, I have to admit, the butterflies are kicking in. Every time I walk out my door before a big trip, I just always feel like, I get one last look at my place and I say, in 3.5 months, I'm going to walk back in here and everything's going to be exactly as I left it, but I'll be very different. So I packed everything into a very small bag here. I think I'll live to regret that because it's already bursting at the seams. I better not acquire anything in Taiwan. But here's the story. We're going to fly for about 11, 12 hours to Taipei from San Francisco. All we have to do is hop on BART for like an hour to SFO, which is the airport in San Francisco. And we'll be there before you know it. So let's do it. Let's go. Okay, wallet, phone, keys, passport, anything else out that I need? No, one last look at the place. My tiny place. I told myself I was going to clean before I left, and guess what? I didn't. So, all the dust bunnies will be waiting for me when I return. All right, let's do it. Whew, it's kind of chilly. The weather here is very wet, so the weather is making it easy for me to leave. Recording myself this way is very new for me, so I feel very self-conscious. I feel very strange, especially here in America. At least in Taiwan, I'll just be a tourist. Oh, and there's two dogs who want to kill each other. So I told myself, I'll give myself the walk to BART to tell you a little bit about who I am and what we're going to be doing in Taiwan. So, my name is Kyle. I'm 38. Thought this dog was chasing after me. I'm 38. I just graduated from UC Berkeley. I was an aspiring musician for a lot of my adult life, and I looked up at 35 and said, well, this isn't really taking me where I want to go. So I went back to school, double majored in comparative literature and East Asian religion, thought, and culture at Berkeley. And it was there that I started learning Chinese. And last summer, I got a critical language scholarship from the US State Department to go to Taiwan. I spent 2 months there and loved it, so I graduated in December and thought I have a semester before grad school. So let's spend it back in Taiwan. We're gonna spend most of our time in Taipei, which is the capital of Taiwan. We're gonna be living in a very cool part of town. And we're gonna do all the touristy shit. We're gonna see all the sights. We're gonna eat all the food. We're gonna meet up with old friends, make new ones. It'll be a great trip. So I feel comfortable walking this way in Berkeley, but if you know anything about the Bay Area now, if I carry this into San Francisco, I'm gonna get my shit stolen. So I'm gonna put you away for now and maybe sneak some shots on BART, which is the subway system here, on the way to the airport. But otherwise, we'll probably link up after I check in. So see you there. Bye. I'm at the train station.
There is currently nowhere on traverse between Richmond and Millbrae. Passengers travel from Richmond to board the railway train and transfer by Dartford to Redford or Lower train. Those traveling from Millbrae.
If you can't understand that, neither can I, and I'm still in America. Alright, so we're checked into the flight. I have to use the restroom real quick. But I was thinking about riding on BART, and I was just thinking, in Taipei, you just feel safe everywhere you go. And that BART ride is just profoundly uncomfortable. A lot of drugs, a lot of homeless people, and God bless them, they're just trying to get out of the cold, but you know, you just don't feel safe. So people say America's the best, but you feel a lot safer in a place like Taipei. So we'll just contrast the two experiences here. But I'm gonna hit the restroom, go through security, and probably watch the paint dry near the what's the word? Oh yeah, the gate. All right, see you. So of course we've arrived at the airport 3 hours early to check in very easily, go through security very quickly, and now we got to sit at the gate for about an hour. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm just walking around a little bit. I had this family sitting right behind me when I was at the gate a moment ago, and it was just this young kid reading everything. He was like, "Mommy, that says A5. Mommy, that says A4." And I was like, she's just going, "Oh, Corey, good reading, Corey." And I'm just like, I can't tell you this for the next hour and a half. So I'm gonna walk around and stretch my legs since we're gonna be sitting for the next 11 hours. And anyway, hurry up and wait, as they say.
Please proceed to boarding gate A5 for document verification. Thank you.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Have a nice flight,
Thank
sir.
Come on. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to come out? Go. Yes, sir. So we're all the way in the back. Literally. Oh, here we go. All right, we're the first ones in our aisle, and not a lot to say except, again, more hurry up and wait. So we'll sit here for a while. The flight leaves in about 35 minutes, so. All right, I'll probably catch you in the middle of the flight. But otherwise, we'll talk soon. Cheers. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Arrival.
Hello.
Arrival, please take one card. Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you.
Virgin
We're here. I have no idea how I look after a 12-hour flight, but I probably slept for 2 to 3 hours of it. So the rest of the time watching movies and TV and listening to a baby cry next to me. So try to make the most of it though. I saw this meme recently that was like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, you can encounter life's challenges as obstacles or it's just part of the dance. So sometimes, like when a baby's crying next to you on a 12-hour flight, you just go, well, this is part of the experience. All right, got my bag. And now we just gotta hit MRT. And it looks like it's gonna take us about an hour and a half to get into Taipei. So we'll also have to transfer at Taipei main station. So that'll be a cool thing to see. MRT.
Hello. Hello.
哦，不好意思。MRT？哦，谢谢。好。Now, I may have to start utilizing my Mandarin, which you'll hear is very bad. So I'll probably try to speak to people and they go, what? And also many people speak English here, so it's not a big deal. So, all right, I gotta buy something. I'll try to break one of these big bills that I have. Maybe just some gum or something. Oh, shit. I just hit a bottle of water. You can try.
Yeah.
Oh. So now I can buy my yo-yo car. Let's see what we can do here.
请选择服务。Please select card type. Please insert banknotes. Please wait while processing. Transaction completed. Please take the card.
So now I got my yo-yo ka. Alright, try to get all my shit situated here. Eat some gum for my stag breath. I forgot that the gum here is actually pretty nasty.
Not chewing gum in the metro.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
It's okay. I will.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I also forgot you can't chew gum or eat food or drink anything. So even the bottle of water that I have, you can't drink it on the train. So that guy, I don't know if you saw that, but he literally came up to me and had me spit out my gum. So he was very polite about it, and he even offered to throw it away, but another big difference, I was talking about how BART in San Francisco is very different. When I was riding into San Francisco, there's a guy smoking a joint in between the cars. There's people blasting music. There's people eating food. You can't do any of that shit. Excuse me. Does this train go to Taipei? Okay. The main station? Okay. Looks about right. Thank you. Hey, here we go. Yes. And already it's so clean. So it'll be about an hour to Taipei main station. So it might be nice to find a seat actually. Let's see if we can find a seat somewhere. Alright. Well, here we go. Alright, so this is Taipei main station, and we need to transfer to the blue line. Quite a walk. And this is all underground. Just blocks and blocks and blocks. So we're just following signs for the Banan line, the blue line. All right. I'd say that's pretty clearly marked. Train should be here any second. That music means the train is coming. All right. Now we're transferring to the brown line. What do you think? Is this a lot of people? It's not a lot of people. And as you see, nobody on the left. So when people stand, they're very organized. You see people pass on the left. Huzzah. On Pangmian, very convenient. And this is us. We're headed in the direction of Taipei Zoo. Look at that, perfect timing. Oh, it's very crowded though. Wow. Look at that. Like sardines.
Technology Building Station.
please. 谢谢。All right, we are here. So now we begin the long walk to the apartment. It's going to take about 10 minutes. You can feel the humidity. When I was here in the summer, it was just absolutely brutal. I mean, almost unbearable. And I was really looking forward to coming back here and having it be cooler weather. But it just so happens that over the next 3 days, there's like a little mini heat wave. It's going to be up to like 90 degrees for like the next 3 days. Another thing here is the lights are very long, up to 2.5 minutes sometimes, and nobody jaywalks. The streets here are very dangerous. There's so many scooters and pedestrians and people get hit all the time, so there's a decent chance that when we turn down the street from my apartment, there won't be any sidewalk. So we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, you just have to be very vigilant when you're walking around here. Another thing we'll become very familiar with is 7-Eleven. In the States, it's kind of a piece of shit store, but here it's everything. So we need to turn left here. I stopped at just the right spot actually. On Shinan. What's this? Here, you get your first glimpse of Taipei 101. You see it in the background? And actually we can't see it very clearly here, but every day the color of the lights change to indicate what day of the week it is. So Sunday is red, ostensibly. I know, it's hard to see from here. That's all right, we'll go to the top of there soon. The smell on this street is very rich. It's recognizable as soon as you start walking around. I'd forgotten it. It smells like oil and tofu and okay. 好朋友, it's a good friend. Some noodles, some toy machines. Oh, I was supposed to turn on 14. Okay. Okay. My mistake. We're learning the ropes here. After a week, we'll know this area like the back of our hand, won't we? I think this is it. Okay. Actually, I may have needed to turn a moment ago. Did I turn back? Yep, it was one more. All right. 3rd time's the charm. I have to admit, Google Maps is not really tracking me perfectly, so we're gonna go down a dark alley. But even if it's the wrong one, we can correct. That's what I mean. If you were in the Bay Area, this would be, look at this. This would, you know, you couldn't really blame someone for not feeling safe going down an alley like this in the Bay Area, but here, it's totally fine. Famous last words. I think this is it. Hi, Regina?
Yes, it didn't go here.
Oh, yes, yes. Boy.
Standing in the dark.
Yes. Thanks for meeting me.
Sorry. So how long have you been waiting?
Oh, no, only like 5 minutes.
Oh.
I just got here, yeah. I still had to
so
walk from the
soon,
train.
because I thought that you
I know. I forgot to text you from Taipei main station, so. Oh, please.
You can turn this on.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Is your foot okay?
Yeah, I had a surgery.
Oh.
But
I'm sorry to make you walk.
It's I don't know. No problem with walking.
Okay.
Just to protection.
Okay. Okay.
So use the force by the heel
Yes.
instead of the toes.
All right. Okay. Well, this will do for one person.
It seems like quite warm today, huh?
Yes. Well, I was here last summer for 2 months, and it was, yeah. But when I came back, I was like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy Taipei when it's cooler. But then I looked, and we're having a heat wave. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's gonna be like 90 degrees. So.
Today is tomorrow. It's going to be
Yes,
like over
I know.
30.
Bathroom light. Perfect.
The actual one is bigger.
Okay. And can we not flush toilet paper down the toilet?
Better not.
Better not. Okay. Okay.
Especially like just not even tissue paper. So how old are you?
38.
30, and then Gabe is.
I think he's 30, 32,
You
34.
look like 25.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now you know how to flatter me. You want me to stay. I understand. Thank you.
Really? Okay, have a good night.
Yeah, I'll actually walk you out.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll say goodbye. Yeah. Lovely to meet you.
Okay.
That's okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, okie dokie. This is the place. You've seen me walking around it, but here we go. All right, well, let's go get something to eat. Not sure where we're gonna go, but I've had some good. So it's a very quiet street. Like you'll see, there's no sidewalk. When you're here, you just walk on the side of the road. And so I'm wondering if we should really try to find something substantive or just go to the convenience store. There's a little park here right on the corner. Also, one thing I remember though is people are in the parks 24 hours a day. In the United States, all the parks close down because they're too dangerous after a certain time. I remember last time I was here, I went on a date and we closed this coffee shop out. I think it was like 11 o'clock or something like that. And she was like, oh, do you want to go for a walk in the park? And I was like, is it safe? She was like, yeah. And we go there and it's all families and it's like midnight. But it's like children and it's just bizarre, but also very cool. The jewelry store is open if you want to get some bling bling. Please. Some bling bling. Only the real OGs know that one. Bling bling. Bling bling. Hides his crack pipe in his collar. If you don't know that one, you're just not one of the, you're not one of the real ones. Family Mart or 7-Eleven is feeling very inviting at this point. So let's just do that. I'm actually gonna get this. There's a sports drink I really like. This. And is there anything else we need for the house while you're here? We got batteries, Vaseline, we have toilet paper, Q-tips, toothpaste, condoms, got a lot of those. Haven't needed those for a while. And let's see if we can get some dinner for tonight. Maybe some noodles or something. A lot of funky stuff I don't know anything about. I think I'm just gonna get these. No. Oh. Please. Thanks. We got our typical 7-Eleven stuff. People are breakdancing in the park. Let's not go check out. I know that's the type of thing that you probably want to go check out and film, but that stuff makes me uncomfortable. Like just strangers popping and locking, not my thing. All right, really nothing going on here, so